Oh, so they're dealing with that currently, you guys. They're dealing with drama. They're dealing with conflict, and it's exactly what they hate. They hate dealing with that. They're not a fighter. This person could be quite codependent on them, and so they are very involved in this person's life, and that's going to have to change, especially if they know this person is problematic, full of drama, maybe nasty. They know that they need to put a barrier in between. They need to tell this person the truth, and they need to put boundaries. They could keep secrets from this person, but at some point, this person is going to find out, and it's going to be chaos. So rip the band-aid off and get it over with. But I feel like this person has been devastated over losing you, devastated over you, and really unable to let go of this relationship that they could have had with you. They don't know what to do. So they may have children with this person, you guys, or they work together, or they own assets together. Like they need to work together for some reason. And this person would like it to be peaceful and, you know, smooth, but they don't know what to do. So this person doesn't know what to do because they're stuck with this person and they have to manage them. But they have no idea how well things are going to work out, and that there will be peace and balance again. There will. It's like your presence in this person's life, it completely obliterates the opponent. Like this ex is going to take one look at you and they're going to know that that's it. That's it. They've lost and they need to get over it. It's like this individual just needed to grow a spine, grow some balls, tell this person what's up, show them that they're not in control. And he just needs to be in that energy. He needs to stand up for himself, okay? The Libra energy, like I said, can be a people-pleasing energy. When you first kind of grow out of the people-pleasing, yes, people are going to turn on you. They're going to get mad because they become entitled. But when you stand in your power and you lay the law down, you tell people what's up, you tell people, you can't speak to me like that. Don't speak to me like that. Don't treat me like that. You don't have control. It's not up to you. This is my life. I'm going to do this whether you like it or not. That's the energy that your person needs to step. Person is definitely an emperor. Like they have it all. They have all the traits and qualities of all the kings. They definitely have the makings of being a divine counterpart for you, but they needed to get out of some kind of people-pleasing energy. Said somebody is just tired of living for other people. They're tired of walking on eggshells, and they want to just live for themselves for once. They want to be happy in their own life, and they deserve that. So this person is finally demanding respect. They're demanding that they be in control of their own life, and they're demanding that they are able to go after what they want. Collective, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general, so not all of the messages will resonate to a T, and that's okay. Let's jump into your channeled message. Collective, for you, it's showing me Megamind in all his glory. So at the very end of the movie Megamind, his state, where he is now the hero, he's now like, he has the key to the city, he's just this big deal, right? He's completely changed, he's loved, he's celebrated, he's adored. And it's kind of like sucking the story back to how he got there, how he started out. So as you know, like most of you have probably watched the movie, he actually gets sent to Earth by his parents. So on his way down to Earth as a baby, he actually gets knocked out of alignment by someone or something, okay? And he spent his whole life misplaced in the different timeline, while maybe others seem to be living his path, his life, where he should be, where you should be. You could see others living in that timeline, like, wow, like I should have been living that type of life, or I should have had the tools that these people had. But something happened in my life where I got knocked out of alignment, or I went down a different path. My life changed. It took a turn. Yeah, so Megamind grew up on the wrong side. Instead of being like a hero or an intellectual or someone that is like admired for their intellect and their I guess, abilities as an extraterrestrial. He grew up as a criminal. He grew up in a jail. And yeah, it's like playing for the wrong side. Okay, but this playing for the wrong side prepared him for his future timeline shift. And it almost hid him in plain sight. It's like last minute, Megamind was extracted last minute to be pushed into a new timeline. And there's an energy around like never would have imagined that you would end up this way, or that things would end up this way after everything. So that's very significant, collective. I feel like you could resonate with what I'm saying. Is like maybe you had a certain mission on Earth, or it seemed that way, and you feel like you got knocked out of alignment. It seems like your life could have been different. It should have been different. You could have been on a very different path, and yet you seem to have taken a different road, a detour. You knocked into a different timeline. And it's like you might even look back and you see people that were kind of on the same path as you, and it's like they went into some path and then you kind of took a detour in a different timeline. And it's like you look back a lot, like what would have, you know, it been like if I had been on that path, or if I was dealt with the tools that they were dealt with. Because it seemed like you had the potential to go down that route, and then for some reason divine knocked you out of alignment, because nothing is accidental. If you got, you know, knocked out of alignment, it's for a reason. So I'm getting that maybe you feel like you've grown up on the wrong timeline, or on the wrong side, or done different things, maybe unconventional things, unconventional lifestyles, or an unconventional life, something that is very different from other people, from what you could have had. And I'm getting that it's like you're actually being prepared for your future timeline shift. You are being prepared for something big. And what's going to happen, like Megamind, universe will extract you last minute and place you on the new timeline. And it's almost like you were hidden in plain sight. Okay? I'm getting the words unlikely change of events. I'm getting wild timeline shift. So a timeline shift that you never saw coming. You never would have imagined this would end up this way. And especially because you look back at where you came from, what happened to you, what path you went down, how you've been on this other path maybe most of your life, and then all of a sudden, click, something clicks into place and you end up on a different timeline. And it's like, whoa, what happened? So you might have a moment like that where this happens to you, collective. Yeah, you might have a wild timeline shift that you didn't even imagine or see coming. And I'm getting that you are divinely protected. You have been divinely protected so that divine could whip you out as the last minute, as a secret weapon. So collective, I'm getting that you are the secret weapon that nobody sees coming. Okay, it's like when all else fails or cops out, you are the security. You are the backup. I don't want to say like backup because that sounds bad, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes the very last player is the most important, is the most vital, is the most significant, is the one that actually, it's kind of like I'm getting Game of Thrones. Jon Snow, he was hidden in plain sight as a bastard. The one that was never picked, the one that was never favored, the one that got dealt with a bad life, I guess, if you want to say it in a way. Like he didn't have a bad life, but he definitely could have, you know, went a different path, and he could have been raised as a king and as like, you know, the true king, and he could have had one life, but it's like he was knocked off alignment and he was almost on the wrong team or the wrong side. But last minute, he gets extracted and put on the front line as the king of the north, or as the true king of all the realms, which nobody saw coming. This is what I'm saying, collective. This is your story. This is your story, especially if you resonate with what I've just mentioned, where your life could have been so different. It's almost like it should have been one way, but it went down a different route. Maybe an unfavorable type of route where it's like you feel like you were dealt the wrong set of cards, or you were dealt some, you know, I don't know, bad luck, or what happened, I could have ended up like this, but I ended up like that. But last minute, collective, you don't see this coming. There is a very wild change of events. We have a wild timeline shift coming in for you. You're going to end up in a very exalted position that nobody saw coming. And it was on purpose, okay? You were hidden in plain sight on purpose. You were very protected because you're a very vital piece of, I want to say, data that is going to be like pushed through. You carry a very important database, a soul database. It's like you've collected certain lessons and information and, I don't know, spiritual gifts that you could have only obtained by going the route that you did, with the traumas, with the accidents, with whatever's gone on in your life that maybe hasn't been favorable. You know, it has actually made you very powerful. You are universe's secret weapon. So that's what I got for you. Now we're going to pull some cards and see what wants to come out. All right, collective, we're going to pull some oracles for you. Ooh, we have anger. It says, safely express your anger, use anger as a positive force, and honor all of your emotions as sacred. We do have somebody angry here, and we have sanctuary. Take time from the world, spend time alone, and meditate or go on a retreat. Okay. So because 2 cards came out today, we're going to have to balance them out with 2 more. A new romantic cycle begins with the new moon in Libra. Okay. So the sign of Libra is sticking out here today. Some of you may have Libra placements, or you could be dealing with someone who has them. And the energy is gaining momentum with the waxing moon. Wow. So we got blue, we got purple, so we got communication, we have intuition, crown chakra energy, third eye energy, and throat chakra energy. So Libra energy is just in the reading here today. Libra energy can be about balance, harmony, peace. It can be about love, romance, idealistic thinking, romanticizing something, beauty, symmetry. It's a very beautiful energy. And on the negatives, we can have people pleasing. We can have, there's also like a very diplomatic energy. Someone, could be you, could be your person, who is maybe in a bit of a people pleasing energy, or doesn't like to let people down, wants to keep the peace, doesn't like a lot of drama, doesn't like conflict. And so they try to keep things good, on good terms, which on the negatives can manifest into a bit of a people-pleasing energy, where someone's walking on eggshells all the time because they don't want to bother somebody. They don't want drama. They don't want conflict. So they're always compromising, or they're always being the bigger person. We can also have wishy-washy energy, going back and forth, unable to make up your mind, indecisiveness, maybe being a little flighty, being a little detached. There could be an energy here that is very much a flirt, very detached, idolizes different people, can't make up their mind, a little bit indecisive. So those types of energies are here. There could also be lying as well. Libra can be known for lying in its negative energy. Now, negative sides of Libra energy can also be quite vindictive and vengeful. They like to balance it out, so they believe in balance. So if you do something, they're going to do it too, or they have to do something, or now they have to say something because it needs to be even. Okay? So, yeah, some kind of energy is picking up, like I said, and there's an angry energy around this. An angry energy around a new romantic cycle that's beginning, and an anger around energy that is speeding up. Things are moving for you or someone special to you, but there is an opposition. someone who's quite upset and angry and upset. And it's also linked to someone having peace and quiet in their life. They have sanctuary, they have peace, they have harmony, they have balance. Okay, it is across from the Libra card. And this is pissing somebody off, okay? So let's get started. We're going to pull some oracles for you as well. We have Paradise. It says happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Exactly. So there's definitely something forming here, a new connection forming. And there's a lot of peace. There's a lot of balance. There's a lot of harmony with the Libra energy. It's very peaceful. It's healthy is what I'm getting. And we have the runner in a codependent relationship. We have fear of intimacy and listening to ego. Okay. And one of these. We have Smashana Kali. It says, life as you have known it will change radically, and this can be a welcome release. Kali is not quiet and subdued in the cremation grounds. She is wild and vital, and Kali brings energy and aliveness to situations where there would otherwise be none. She brings an end to stagnation that has been depleting your life force. Okay, that's what it looks like. So yeah, there's great change coming in. And sometimes change can be a little, I want to say, violent, upsetting, destructive. You know, it may F some shit up here, okay? Could be for someone else, could be in someone's life. It brings a lot of chaos or upset or conflict. It can. And in someone's life specifically, I'm getting that it could be your person. Especially if your person ran away. Your person may have left. Your person may have hurt you. Someone may have ran from you in the past. They did have a fear of intimacy, okay? And it's like they could even be trying to keep the peace with someone around them that could be quite angry. And again, with the Libra energy, can be a people pleaser energy, not wanting to rock the boat. And some kind of change that you were bringing in would have definitely rocked the boat, if not destroyed something, brought in a lot of chaos, drama, and it's for a good reason. Like, this is supposed to happen. I feel like this stagnation is depleting this person's life force. Like, it is not helping them grow. It's getting them off the wrong path. So universe has sent you to come and shake things up in this person's life to get them on the right path. Again, it's like someone is living on the wrong timeline, and last minute, universe is extracting them and placing them on the correct timeline. Now, this is all meant to be. They could have been hidden in plain sight from something or someone. And that's why it's all hidden, and it's happening suddenly, and it's happening unexpectedly, because it was meant to be this way. All right, so yeah, let's get started. So starting off the reading, we've got the Three of Swords and the Emperor. So this could be a person who hurt you in the past. They betrayed you in the past. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. They hurt you in the past. And this person is going to be circling back around to you. I see this person wanting another chance to have something real with you. Maybe in the past, they ran away. They might have had fear of intimacy, and they may have been stuck in their ego or listening to their ego, which was like, you know, giving them fear and resistance to change because of all the stuff it comes with. So they chose to run away. So unexpectedly, this person is going to be coming back. This person wants to have something powerful with you. They want something strong, connected, intimate with you. So this person has always felt a very strong connection with you, and they would like another opportunity to make it happen this time, actually have something with you. So I'm getting that, yeah, they want to offer you a new beginning because this person doesn't want to let you go. This person has been hanging on to you They could feel that you're very loving, very kind, soft, sensitive, understanding, very emotionally mature and loving and nurturing. Like, you have this beautiful, kind energy. They can't let go of it. And if this person themselves has water in their chart, they are very much in love with you. This person has fallen in love with you and they have not been able to let you go. Okay, they may have ran from this connection in the past. I'm kind of getting that it would have brought a lot of change, that maybe would have brought chaos in this person's life. I am getting that there's someone around them that is kind of a hothead. Okay, they're angry, they're always throwing tantrums if they don't get their way, or trying to make this person's life harder than it needs to be if they don't get their way. So this person is going to be very triggered by this new energy. So your person may have needed to get to a place where they had more peace, harmony, and balance in their life before they could come towards you. Just like Megamind was hidden in plain sight, your person may have hid you in plain sight. Their love for you might have been hidden in plain sight. It was strategic by universe, but maybe also by them, okay? They could be trying to run away from some kind of codependent relationship in their life. Could be with this angry person that they're trying to like walk around eggshells for. So yeah, they want to offer you something stable and substantial this time around, because they want to show you that they're serious. They want to show you that they love you. This person has been hanging on to you. It's like, not only do they hang on to you because you're loving, you're kind, you're sensitive, you're nurturing, and you're such a beautiful person, so loving. They're hanging on to the way you made them feel. You made them feel so loved and cared for. But they're also hanging on to the attraction that they feel for you. They feel very attracted to you. And you brought a lot of excitement in their life. So they can't let go of this. And I see them hanging on to having something more with you. This person seems to be hanging on to having a family or a domestic type of relationship. Maybe for some of you, even a marriage. They're hanging on to this, and this is hidden from you. So you may have not known how they felt because they ran away. Maybe they never expressed how they felt to you. But this person has been hanging on to having this with you, having something very traditional and committed with you. I am getting that they needed to make some kind of change in order to have this. They would have needed to end something that they have with another person, some kind of foundation. Some of you, if you're dealing with someone who has kids, they may have a family with someone else. Okay, we have a Queen of Wands. So they needed to bring that to an end. There's some kind of foundation that they had with a past person that needed to change or come to an end. It could be a family dynamic, a family relationship, or an old relationship that they had. I am seeing that in the past, they were in a relationship that ended or changed very quickly because someone was giving to other people. So with the Libra energy that I was mentioning, this could be someone who, they're very flighty or they're very indecisive. It seems like they have their eyes on other people all the time. They could be a flirt. They could be all over the place. Like somebody was spreading themselves around to other people, giving to other people. You know, seeing other people, spending time with other people. And yeah, I'm getting that they hang on to that. They hang on to getting cheated on. And by doing this, by hanging on to something that ended in the past with a family situation or a relationship because of giving to others, they hang on to betrayal with this person. And by doing that, they hang on to the past person. I am seeing that, like, in the past, this person really loved their ex. You know, they had a lot of love for their ex, but their ex seemed to be looking elsewhere. Their ex, like this person's in La La Land. They're fantasizing. Oh, I love my person. You know, they're in La La Land while this person's over here in the real world, paying attention to other people, looking at other people, their eyes. This person could have wandering eyes is what I'm getting, okay? They could have wandering eyes, and things ended with this person because of that. This person could have been quite lustful in their past, like maybe they slept around, maybe they had very poor resistance to temptation, okay, easily tempted, easily strayed. They definitely were looking at other people, spending time with other people in secret. This person had a lot of secrets, okay? They were cheating, they were talking to other people behind this person's back. And this person could have had something very serious with them, like a family. This person could have been married to this person or had a family. So they hang on to these feelings now about being committed, being in a serious relationship because they were cheated on. Yeah, it's like they hang on to the past, they hang on to the past person, they hang on to their past relationship with the past person because of hidden feelings. These hidden feelings being, you know, betrayal, woundedness, mistrust. Definitely mistrust, because someone was always looking elsewhere. Always. They were never really committed. And yeah, it's like this person needed to close out that cycle with this ex. Whether it just be hanging on to what they did, thinking about what they did all the time. If they have children together, maybe they kind of hang on to the person as well. But it's not doing them any good, because hanging on to this person, whether it's like, oh, I want to be friends, or I just want them in my life because they're a part of my past. Doing this keeps them stuck in this like perpetual cycle of remembering what they did, remembering what happened in their relationship. And this might have made them run away from you. It definitely gave them a fear of intimacy. A fear of intimacy for sure. You know, this person is quite angry. I'm getting that they are a bit of a hothead. They're angry. They're very jealous. Some of you, they could be physically abusive. This person wanted to keep you secret from this angry person is what I'm getting, okay? They definitely keep their own business away from this person. Like, I'm getting that they were dealing with other people, like seeing what else is out there. This person might have met you, and they kept it secret. You know, they kept it secret. There was some kind of a change here, and, you know, they met you, and yeah, I'm getting that they did not want to tell this person. They kept this person in the dark. Some of you, it's because they have family together, they have children together, and this person still needs to deal with this other person, right? And given that their Libra energy is significant today, this person does not like drama. They don't like conflict. They don't like to rock the boat. But this person is very easy to trigger. They're very easily upset by everything. And so it kind of creates an environment that is not healthy. This environment involves walking on eggshells all the time to make someone else happy. Keeping secrets because they don't want somebody to explode. This person that they deal with could be very overbearing, and it could have given them a fear of people needing them, or a fear of people getting too dependent on them, or a fear of people getting too close because of what happened in the past. Whether it's about being cheated on, or the fact that this person makes them walk on eggshells all the time. Yeah, it's like they would rather run away from drama, conflict, than face what needs to be faced, which is that, like, at some point things are going to change. You need to make those changes and have boundaries with this person. And if things blow up in a nasty way, so be it. It's what's necessary to break something apart. So you were the start of it, collective. You were like the seed being planted in this person's head, in this person's heart. And things have started to grow. At first, I feel like they did resist change, and you know, they may have been hanging on to this person, some hidden feelings about this person. They've closed it out though. I'm getting that, like, the love that they had for this person, they have closed that out. The care that they had for this person, the sympathy that they had for this person. Like, they may feel bad for this person. They may want to, they're nurturing, they're kind, they're loving. They want to take care of this person, but like, this person is blocking them from finding anything good. Yeah, they're holding on to the way things ended with that person. how they found out that they were being cheated on, and it made them hang on. So, you know, having a new individual in their life would change the dynamic with this person. This person already has a hard time controlling their emotions. They're already a bit of a drama queen or a drama king. They're already, you know, they already make people walk on eggshells around them. So if they bring someone new and they change things with a relationship, this person is going to become very angry that someone is seeing other people. That's what I'm getting. So they hid this. They hid this. Some of you, they ghosted you. Some of you, they retracted. They ended things with you. They ran away. The drama that would happen if this person found out. So what, you're just supposed to stay alone for the rest of your life then? You know, that's not right. In the outcome, we have moving on, walking away, and expressing how they feel. And this turns into a fight, of course. So I'm getting that in the outcome, this person is finally making the decision that they want you back, collective. They want a relationship. And they're going to close things out with the other person so that they can make room for you. This person could be quite codependent on them. And so they are very involved in this person's life. And that's going to have to change, especially if they know this person is problematic, full of drama, maybe nasty. They know that they need to put a barrier in between. They need to tell this person the truth, and they need to put boundaries. They may have to deal with some chaos after that as well, which is going to further hinder the time of when they can come back. But they're doing all of this so that they can actually pursue something with you. You know, I feel like hurting you hurt them. They're hurt over you because they genuinely do want a relationship and they do want a family. But, you know, they were holding on to a past family or past marriage or past relationship that they had that had a lot of secrets, you know, secrets of cheating, secrets of infidelity. So I want to take a look at what these hidden feelings are for the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we're going to put that back. What are the hidden feelings for this Queen of Wands? What are the hidden feelings for this Queen of Wands? Disappointment, not being happy, being bored, not sure about something, not seeing something, and the Seven of Wands. So it's like they resent this Queen of Wands because they're not happy with this person, but they don't know how they're supposed to like protect themselves, defend themselves. You know, they want a future. They want to have a future. But they know that they're going to need to defend themselves. Whenever they find somebody that they actually want to be with, they're going to have to fight against this person. They're going to have to defend themselves, protect their partner. And they don't know how to do that. This person isn't sure how to protect or defend or stand up for themselves so that things work out in their favor. They don't know how to do that. They don't know if it will work in their favor if they stand up to this person. Wow, this person really does not like conflict. Like they don't have confidence when it comes to dealing with conflict. This could be someone who's like shy. They're definitely a people pleaser. They don't like to rock the boat. This person's doubting themselves and their abilities to be able to fight for what they want. And they don't think that it's going to work in their favor if they do that. So this person could have quite a temper on them. This Queen of Wands could be very angry. I'm getting that they're very vindictive. They're very tit for tat. They're very for, I'm going to get even on you. Everything needs to be balanced. Like, yeah, they're very immature and very vengeful. So this person here in the outcome, we have them like, I've moved on. They want to move on. They want to walk away. They have moved on, and they're telling that person this. But this is leading to a lot of chaos and drama. You know, some things are just inevitable. Like some changes bring forth chaos and destruction, like the card says. It's not going to be pretty, but it needs to happen. It needs to happen. It's like the demolition of a building. There's no other way to remove the building and build something new. There's no other way. You have to destroy it. It has to come crumbling down, and you have to spend, you know, months cleaning up the rubble. And it sucks, and it's a lot of work, but it needs to be done. Okay? Now, what about this hanging on to the Queen of Wands? Show me this hanging on to the Queen of Wands. So it's not that they're hanging on to her or him. It's more so that they're keeping the truth hidden. This can be a card of holding back information, holding back, not giving someone the time of day, not sharing, not opening up. So they're definitely not opening up to the Queen of Wands. They're definitely keeping secrets. But it's hard, like how they could keep secrets from this person, but at some point, this person is going to find out and it's going to be chaos. So rip the Band-Aid off and get it over with. I think that's what this person is realizing that they need to do. They can't avoid this. It needs to come crumbling down. So yeah, at first, you know, they worked really hard to keep this secret from this person, but they also want to hang on to you. You know, they may have also kept this secret from you too. They may have not told you what was going on with this third party, that they deal with a lot of drama from them. And, you know, things got too scary for them that they were going to change. So they ran away. But I feel like this person has been devastated over losing you, devastated over you, and really unable to let go of this relationship that they could have had with you. Yeah, they kept it close to their chest. They didn't want anyone to know, or they didn't want this person finding out. What else? Yeah, the Ten of Wands. Someone feels very burdened. They feel guilty. They feel weighed down because they left you. Now they've made themselves look inconsistent. They made themselves look like a player. They made themselves look like somebody who's not capable of committing, someone who's not serious about you, someone who may have just used you. They have made themselves look so bad. They feel so guilty about that. Yeah, the Two of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles, they're also hanging on to how their past ex played them. It burdens them. You know, someone slept with someone else, someone cheated on them, someone was giving to other people. They're hanging on to it like a lot. And so it's really hard to be present in a relationship and build intimacy when you're still hanging on to this energy like, oh, I got cheated on, that person betrayed me. They're still processing what happened to them, okay, however long it's been. And now they feel really guilty because they made themselves look bad. They made themselves look the way their ex did to you. And they were worried and burdened that maybe now you're going to hang on to it. You're going to hang on to what they did. There's also guilt because they obviously are hiding, you know, a situation with another person from you. It looks like it's someone that they have kids with or had a past relationship with, a marriage with. It's some ex. And this person's angry, like they are constantly needing to dodge this person and walk on eggshells around this person. So this person is somewhat involved in their life. This person may be codependent on them, needs them financially. This person may care for them in some way, but they need to close that out. They cannot have this person directly involved in their life because they're blocking them. This person is blocking them, okay? So let's take a look at external energies for you. External energies. Page of Wands. So there's somebody who's very immature, they're jealous, they're combative, and the Four of Pentacles. They're not going to want to go down silently. This person could be very possessive of your person, okay? They could need somebody for money, like I said, financially. And this person does not want to tell them anything that is going on in their life. They don't open up to this person because they're jealous and immature and combative. But I feel that this person does not want this person to move on. Okay, their ex does not want them to move on. And they're going to be very pissed off. They have been trying to stop this person from taking a leap of faith. And it's out of jealousy. It's out of possession. Yeah. Someone is very jealous and they are trying to hold on to someone with everything that they have because they know that someone wants to take a leap of faith into a new relationship. So they're trying to make this person's life hard. They're trying to hold on to them, but I feel like it's for money. Yeah, so there's a lot of fighting. There is a lot of fighting because somebody wants to take a leap of faith into a relationship. It's the same stuff. It's like this person, they knew, you know, as soon as they tell this person that they've moved on, they want to move on with their life, they want to see somebody else, they know that, you know, Armageddon is about to happen here, like hell on earth. Ooh, so they're dealing with that currently, you guys. They're dealing with drama. They're dealing with conflict, and it's exactly what they hate. They hate dealing with that. They're not a fighter. They don't like fighting. The Three of Pentacles. They have tried to work things out with this person. They try to cooperate with this person. They may co-parent with this person. And the Two of Swords, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. So they may have children with this person, you guys, or they work together, or they own assets together. Like they need to work together for some reason. And this person would like it to be peaceful and, you know, smooth, but they don't know what to do. They're stuck with this person, collective. They cannot really get rid of this person. They don't know what to do. They have to work things out with this person. They have to cooperate with this person. The Wheel. It's like they don't know what to do. They want things to work in their favor. And I do feel like something's going to happen here. They're not seeing this yet, but there is something, some change of events. Like I said, some wild timeline shift that is going to happen. Something's going to go in your favor, collective. And there will be peace and there will be balance. But it's so weird because it doesn't seem like it looks good right now. What's going to happen? What is going to happen? How is this going to happen? How? The Queen of Wands, okay, that's the ex, is going to choose someone else. Someone that they're talking to, and they're going to lower their defenses. We have going back to somebody else and overthinking, and the King of Cups. The Queen of Wands, the ex, may end up going to some other person, okay? They may end up in a relationship with somebody else, or then there's like overthinking on the masculine side. Someone's overthinking about this. I'm getting that there's fear around this feminine making a decision to reach out to somebody. They're reaching out to somebody and your masculine is scared of this. This feminine may make a decision to reach out to you. It's like someone wants your guard down. They want to get you when your guard is down. What is this? And how would that stop this drama? How would that stop this drama? How is it that this is going to stop the drama? It must be a new person that their ex is going to be with, because I don't see any other way that this ex would just like stop. We have protecting one's peace, new love, and closing out a cycle. 10 of Pentacles and the Strength. Yeah, it's like accepting defeat. Accepting that something is over. Even though it's hard. Yeah, there's a new person. There's an Empress, Queen of Pentacles person. So what your person is not seeing is that this drama will not last forever. It will end, okay? Their ex may even find somebody new, and things will balance out. There's something about your presence, collective. You are a total dime bag. Like, you are 10 out of 10. Beautiful, intelligent, successful, committed. You're very intimidating, collective. You are very intimidating. And when this ex sees you, that's it. I feel like they are going to know that they are defeated. They're going to know it's over for them. And yeah, it's like your presence in this person's life, it completely obliterates the opponent. Like, this ex is going to take one look at you and they're going to know that that's it. That's it. They've lost and they need to get over it. This person may even end up with somebody else, okay? They may lower their guards. They may end up with someone else. Now, why is there overthinking on this masculine side? Why is there overthinking? It's not on the masculine side. What it is this ex overthinking. This ex is overthinking because this masculine is in love. They're in love, or this person is in love, and the truth is out. Someone is getting clarity. And they are bothered, okay? They are very burdened because you guys are very happy together. So again, it's defeat. They will understand that it's over for them. Like, they are defeated. Yeah, look, the 2 of Cups, beautiful soulmate connection, someone up at night unable to sleep, someone has moved on. So the drama will not, like, it's like someone's worried that it's going to continue. And I mean, there may be little things that this person does, but overall, I feel like it's not going to get any worse than it does in, you know, at the beginning when this person tells them the truth. I see that this person will accept defeat at some point, okay? A lot of it has to do with you, collective. When this person sees you, it's like you are that secret weapon that's being brought out of nowhere. And yeah, you're the secret weapon that nobody saw coming. I feel like when it comes to this person finding you and getting another chance at happiness, you are a secret weapon, you know, against this ex. And this ex too, like, nobody would expect it to be you, collective. For some reason, that's being brought up. You're somebody that nobody expects to see coming. Nobody expects you to end up with their ex. Nobody expects their ex to finally move on with someone like you. Like, it's almost like you are a gorgeous supermodel or a celebrity. There's something about you that is just like, yeah, it's like you're a boss. You are successful. And on top of that, you're every man's dream, the Empress. You have it all. Yeah, this person is just going to take one look at you and they're going to be destroyed. Like, they can't match up to you. They cannot compete with you. So this person doesn't know what to do because they're stuck with this person and they have to manage them. But they have no idea how well things are going to work out, and that there will be peace and balance again. There will. Again, how is this possible? How is this possible? How will the Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance happen? Because somebody's stepping into their power. This masculine, again, Emperor twice, is stepping into their own personal power. They are setting boundaries. They're having respect for themselves and they're commanding authority. This person is stepping into their power. And that's what it is. It's like this individual just needed to grow a spine, grow some balls, tell this person what's up, show them that they're not in control. The Emperor is the one that's in control. He is the ruler. So he has the power, he has the authority, he has the dominance. And he just needs to be in that energy. He needs to stand up for himself, okay? The Libra energy, like I said, can be a people-pleasing energy. When you first kind of grow out of the people-pleasing, yes, people are going to turn on you. They're going to get mad because they become entitled. You always did this for me. How come you're not doing it now? You always went the extra mile for me. How come you're not doing it now? How come? How come? Why? Angry and entitled. But when you stand in your power and you lay the law down, you tell people what's up, you tell people, you can't speak to me like that. Don't speak to me like that. Don't treat me like that. You don't have control. It's not up to you. This is my life. I'm going to do this whether you like it or not. That's the energy that your person needs to step into. So once they do this, and once they command respect, and they tell a person how it's going to be, whether they like it or not, they just need to get used to it and get over it. It's going to calm down, okay? Between you completely ruffling this person and destroying this person's ego, and your person putting them in their place, this person will eventually just kind of shrivel up and go away. The Seven of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the High Priestess. I do see that somebody is going to be, going back to their old ways. We have somebody sleeping around, seeing different people, and just someone knows that this person, they're going to go back into toxic things. They may go back to drugs. They may go back to alcohol. They may go back to toxic relationships. Like, somebody knows that this person is just going to go back to their old habits. And it's disappointing. I do see it's because, somebody didn't get their way. They're not happy. They're disappointed. They're getting rejected. And somebody knows it. Your person, like I said, this ex may be codependent on your person. It could be because of financial reasons. It could be because they have, they're troubled. They have mental illness issues or addiction issues. And your person was really trying to walk on eggshells for this person, not upset them, not have them go back to their old ways. Maybe they were trying to fix their life, but this person is just going to go right back to their old ways. Unfortunately, you cannot live your life for other people, because what happens if you sacrifice your whole life for somebody, and then guess what? They go back to the drugs anyways. A lot of the time, that's what happens. So you can't sacrifice your own happiness for somebody because you're scared they're going to go back to doing what they used to do. Like, let them live their life. And if that's what they're choosing to do, that's what was meant to happen. In a way, I feel like this removes that person out of your guys' lives as well. Is they go back to their toxic ways. You guys are going to be very happy together, okay? There may even be some guilt. Your person may have guilt, or it's the ex that feels very bothered by the fact that they were not chosen. They were not chosen. Somebody decided to return to their new person, which turns out to be an Empress, you, and someone's very burdened by that. But there could also be guilt on your person's side. They might feel guilty for choosing this. Yeah, there's sadness here. There's a really painful ending. Someone was being manipulative. And the Tower. The Nine of Wands. This person was being manipulative anyways. you know, and they're shocked. They feel some type of way. They're bothered because someone is moving to calmer waters. So they don't like to see that. They don't want this person to move on and be happy. But this person needs to grow a spine and stand up for themselves. And between that, sticking by their guns, and then, you know, you, the secret weapon, you are definitely going to destroy someone's ego here. Nobody expects, you know, their ex to be with someone like you. So the fact that, you know, you're going to pop out and it's going to be literal, an empress, a supermodel, gorgeous goddess, this person's ex is going to be shaken, like completely shaken. Their ego is just destroyed. So, yeah, this person might spiral, but I do see that they were going to do it anyways. This person is like in and out of some kind of toxic lifestyle or toxic habit. So it's nobody's fault. We all make our own choices. And if that's what they're going to choose to do because they're not happy with their life, what can you do, right? So let's take a look at independent energy for you, collective. All right, independent energy for collective. By the way, this microphone, I know that it has issues. I did order some new microphones for my phone, so they won't be all stuffy. I know the sound is quite stuffy because the adapter is not good. So we do have your Emperor coming back to you, collective, okay? This person is definitely an Emperor. Like, they have it all. They have all the traits and qualities of all the kings. They definitely have the makings of being a divine counterpart for you, but they needed to get out of some kind of people-pleasing energy. They need to, what's it called, demolish the old building, the old foundation. That needed to come crumbling down. And that's not easy. It's not, but it had to happen, okay? So this person is going to come back to you, and they're going to want a real relationship with you when they come back. And this person will be willing to put in the work this time, okay? They're going to work as hard as they need to establish something serious with you. So you will see them work really hard on this. And we have them blocking out somebody else and staying away from somebody else. Yeah, because they want this relationship. So they are going to be removing certain people from their life and staying away from them in order to have, you know, a beautiful, stable relationship with you. There's something about hiding some kind of transformation, some kind of change, or some kind of ending. Were they hiding? I don't know. What's a transformation? I feel like they were hiding that they were transforming for you because they're invested in you. Yeah, so they've been like very sneakily preparing for this is what I'm getting. They were very sneaky about this, like about the fact that they're ending things. They're going to push this person out of their life. They're changing, they're transforming because they want somebody else. There's somebody that they're invested in, and that person makes them happy. You, collective. So they were trying to like sneakily do these changes and transform for you. The Knight of Wands reverse, there's somebody that they do not want to deal with anymore. They don't want to see this person. They don't want to hang out with them. They also don't want to leave this time. Like, they want to stay with you, collective. This person has deep love and deep emotions for you. And the Knight of Cups, they want to tell you this. So they don't want to go anywhere this time with the Knight of Wands reversed. They love you. They also may have told this to the third party. They may have told them, like, look, I don't want to see you. I don't think we should hang out anymore. There's somebody that I have feelings for, and that's who I want to be with. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I can't help you. I can't be there for you anymore. I'm sorry. Like, there's somebody else that I want to be with. I want to move on with my life. Yeah, and there's something about this person needing to be honest with this third party and just tell them what's going on. Because this person is going to see it anyways. They're going to find out anyways, and so it's the right thing to do. This is the right thing to do, is to just rip the band-aid off and just tell them, because they're going to find out anyways. So might as well be honest with them, tell them, because it's the right thing to do. Yeah, this person, this is karma as well. Like, this person is receiving justice and they want to move forward with that. And unfortunately, someone's very upset. Yeah, they're upset. Somebody wants to have something very serious with a new person, you, or this is about you. You know, they see an actual future with someone, and yeah, someone's not going to be happy about this, but what can you do? Like I said, somebody is just tired of living for other people. They're tired of walking on eggshells, and they want to just live for themselves for once. They want to be happy in their own life, and they deserve that. So this person is finally demanding respect. They're demanding that they be in control of their own life, and they're demanding that they are able to go after what they want, because why wouldn't you? You know, it's not fair. Okay, let's get some blessings for you. We have naturopath and increased psychic abilities. What else? And one more. We have more. So with naturopath, some of you guys have like nagging health concerns that you haven't been able to get to the bottom of in a while. Like, you're searching, you're trying to find out like what's going on with my body. Why do I have these symptoms? Maybe you've gone to the doctor several times and they're just not helping you. They're not finding, they could be gaslighting you. Nothing's coming up. So with this blessing, some of you will be going a different route. You may be researching online. You may be going to a naturopath, going to a homeopathic doctor. You're going to find out what's going on with your body, okay, if you go that route, because they're much more helpful. They cost more money, but they actually investigate your problems and they find it, okay? They find it. They have different palettes of testing as well that are more in-depth. So they're more likely to catch things that the regular testing at the hospital won't. So I see that you're going to find out what this nagging health concern was, and you're finally able to get to the bottom of it and finally able to get results and get better. So huge relief there for you. We also have increased psychic abilities. We have newfound abilities, detoxing, quicker messages, strengthening of current abilities, and confidence boost. So some of you will also be strengthening your psychic abilities, okay, as a blessing. Things will get stronger. Your messages will get more clear. Your intuition is clearer. And then we have more, energy of more. So this talks of receiving what you feel like you've been lacking in. If you've been lacking in a certain area of your life, could be anything. Could be sales, could be work, could be peace, could be quiet, could be love. It could be growth. It could be support, motivation, trips, customers, hair, energy, whatever it is for you that you feel like you're lacking in, you are going to be receiving more of that, okay? Beautiful. So that's your reading, you guys. I really hope that this resonated. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. Thank you.